Yo, so you want to visit Prague for the first time, but you don't know where to go, what to do, where to stay, and how to get around, right? Well, you've come to the perfect place. This is the ultimate guide on how to spend 3 days in Prague. I will lay it all out to you in a way that makes the most sense. So all you have to do is show up and spend your money, and stick around to the end so that you can see how much money you should bring and also get some other tips that you don't want to miss out on. Yeah, let's go. Lightweight, but like this video and subscribe to my channel now actually before we kick it off. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so day 1. We're gonna start off on the water, on the longest river in Czech Republic, the Vltava River. Yeah, this is the best way to start your Prague adventure. You get to spot some national treasures and hidden gems that really show the beauty of Prague, its rich history, and the unique culture. There's also a guide on the boat who'll give you a lot of information on the things that you see. You even get to go under those iconic bridges, people. This river cruise lasts for around 45 minutes to an hour. After that, you're gonna go to Prague Castle, the largest castle complex in the world, people. So be prepared to walk a lot, but every step is worth it. The atmosphere is spectacular and the architecture is just superb. Yeah. You get to see the Golden Lane, the famous St. Vitus Cathedral, which you can enter and climb more than 800 steps to get to the top for the view. And you get to see the old royal palace where you can take pictures with the guards outside. Yeah. After you explore the wonders of Prague Castle, go over to Staročeska Kavana and try the delicious goulash. Listen, goulash is a famous dish in Czech Republic that has bread dumplings, beef, sauce, and onions. Look, it is scrumptious. And this place is a beautiful restaurant. It has such a homely feel. It feels like if you're in your grandma's living room or something. It feels real nice. And after this, you're gonna go to Letna Park, right? This is a scenic escape. You can check out the famous bear garden and the Letna metronome. This place is also famous for the eye-watering views of the city, and it's a delightful spot to relax. Last but not least, it's an ideal place to catch the sunset. Yeah, rise and shine. First things first, you're gonna go to the oldest bridge in Prague, Charles Bridge. This is the first ever stone bridge in Prague. Over here you'll get to take some photos and absorb the scenery. And look, it gets very crowded during the day, so if you want to have more space to yourself, come earlier. After you explore the bridge, it's time to climb the Old Town Bridge Tower to get some satisfying views of the city. There are also labels that show you the names of the buildings that you'll actually be seeing. After that, you're gonna check out one of Prague's main attractions located in Old Town. There are some legendary things to see here, like the Astronomical Clock, which happens to be the oldest functioning one in the world. It's been alive since 1410, people. You also get to see the Church of Our Lady Before 10. It's a captivating church and it's free to enter. You also get to see St. Nicholas Church and much more. Make sure to spend some time wandering around the Old Town area, people. There are also places to grab a full meal or even a hot dog or a burger or ice cream. Yeah. Now, since you saw what was above the ground, it's time to check what's under the ground. You're gonna take an underground tour. This is extraordinary, people. You get to check out dungeons and torture chambers from the medieval times. There are also some ancient kitchens, breweries, and much more. This makes you appreciate and respect Prague's history even more. And one thing that Prague is very famous for is the bear culture. So what you're gonna do next is go to the Bear Museum. This place has a wide variety of bear and it's also very affordable. So grab a glass or two. Yeah. Alright. Before we get to the last day, do me a favor. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. We are trying to hit 3,000 subscribers, fam. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. Now let's get back to the video. Dia tres. You'll start off with the zoo, the Prague Zoo. This zoo has some awesome animals from all around the world. You can even chill with kangaroos. Look, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna try the delicious gelato. Yeah, get the raspberry mixed with mandarin. It is delicious. Next, you're gonna head across to Wenceslas Square. It's very vibrant and busy. It's more of a boulevard than a square. It's an area popular for shopping. You know, there are many places to buy clothes. There are also cinemas, theaters, hotels, restaurants, pubs, and bars. It's also a good spot for night outings. And at the top of the square, there's the famous National Museum. And in front of that, there is a statue of Saint Wenceslas himself. Next, you're gonna head across to the Illusion Art Museum. It's quite close to Wenceslas Square and it has some mind-blowing art pieces. You'll be shocked by how awesome and visually interactive these pieces are. It's a great place to take some cool pictures. Yeah. Next, you're gonna head over to the Museum of Senses. It's very interesting and each activity plays with certain senses. Make sure to lay on the nails. It's something quite peculiar, people. You can find the links to all of the activities I mentioned in the description below. Remember, it's your vacation, so feel free to add activities to your plans and remove whichever ones you aren't interested in. Pick things that resonate with you, but also open your mind up to new experiences. Yeah, so you know where to go. But do you know how to get there? Right, let's talk about transportation. First, let's deal with public transport. The public transportation system in Prague is very good and also easy to use. The three main forms are trams, buses, and metro. To ride any of these, you need to buy a pass. And this pass covers the trams, the buses, and the metro. You're gonna wanna buy a 3-day pass. It costs around $13 US and you can get this at the ticket machines in the stations or on some of the buses and trams. Now, if you're in a rush or you just don't feel like doing public transport, then use Bolt. It's like Uber and it's very affordable. Aight. I know you're wondering where you should stay. We'll get to that in a few seconds. First, I want to give you a gift for free. My Prague travel guide. It includes this itinerary, some cool activities for you to do, some foods that you should try, some advice on bars and clubs for you to check out at night, and more. So click the link in the description below to download it. And it's all yours. Now, let's get back to the topic. Alright, so where you stay depends on what you prefer, who you'll be with, and how much you can afford. The three main options are hostels, hotels, and Airbnbs. Hostels are usually the cheapest options, and they're a great way to meet other travelers who can even join some of your adventures. Now, the best place to find hostels is hostelworld.com. But if you want more privacy and comfort, then you can choose a hotel or an Airbnb. But they'll most likely cost more than the hostels. Alright, now let's talk about budget. It's important to plan how you spend your money. I don't want you to spend more than necessary. So this is how much you should expect to spend on a 5-day trip to Prague. Yeah, I know, it's a 3-day itinerary, but you need a day to arrive and a day to leave. So the itinerary is for the days between. Yo, bars. Now, you will notice something there, that the contingency category. So, you should always have more money prepared than you need. You have to be prepared for surprises, people, both positive and negative. So, what we do is calculate a quarter of the estimated total and then add it on. But one thing you have to note, people, I need you all to understand something. This does not account for how much it costs to get to Prague and to return to wherever you come from. And it does not account for how much it costs to stay in Prague, you know. I did not include those things. Now you know where to go, what to do, where to stay, and how to get around. But you're not going to remember everything I said. So download the free travel guide. Find the link in the description below and it's all yours. You can also check out my other videos to see my experiences and adventures in Czech Republic and other countries. Yeah, my work here is done. God bless you. I hope you have an enjoyable time in Prague, full of memories and moments that will last beyond your life on this planet. I really hope you have a spectacular time. I hope that you're able to have as much fun and even more fun than I had in Prague, because it was a good time. Anyhow, people, goodbye.